This morning I'm going to be recovering. I'm going to be covering six penny stocks to watch next week, the week of April 25th, 2025. And I got a lot of information to cover, so without further delay, I'm going to get right into these penny stocks. I'm going to look at the charts. I'm going to take a look at several different things. Okay, first on the list is ticker symbol SBEV. Current price is $6.04. It's down $1.15, which is down 15.99%. Friday. I can't talk this morning. It's down $5.36 pre-market to 11.26%. It has a 1-year target of $40. It has a 52-week high of $20.84. You can see that down here. Market cap over 11 million. Average volume is over 3 million. We're just gonna take a look at the chart. I like to use trade view charts because I have my my indicators and my settings set to my trade view account. And here we have this is SBEV. As you can see, he had a rally here. The 50-day moving average turned bullish April the 17th. And that's when the stock took off. I think it's in overbought territory up here. That's where you see this pullback. But we'll take a look at that. Put in the Bollinger Bands. And yes, it got itself into overbought territory here. But the underlying trend is bullish. And the stock took and spiked all the way to look like about $9.79, I believe. Upper net range up here. And then that's when you see the pullback. That's why this is red. But I believe SBEV has support at $2.71, which is right about here. $2.71. That's where the support level is. And resistance is at $9.72. We're talking right around in here somewhere. 972. Yep. And you can see that's where it went all the way up to about 979, 972, somewhere in here. That's where you're going to see the resistance, but it's down here now. Okay, we're going to take a look at our second stock, LYG. Ticker symbol LYG. Yeah, I gotta Excuse me, our laptop a little slow today. What does that mean? Request timed out. There we go. Come on. LYG sits at $9. I mean, good Lord. It sits at $3.94. Like we got a little pre-market action, and it's just Sunday morning. It has a market cap of over 59 billion. Average volume is over 32 million. It has a target price of $3.72, which it has already hit. Can't get these charts to come up for this. Give me a second here. LYG. LYG is actually up over 44% year to date. And as you can see, it is very bullish. I'm going to go back here a little bit so you guys can see the last time it had this it took off and had this bullish trend way back here. This was on January 14th, and the 50-day moving average turned bullish, and you can see the result. Nice. That's a nice move. Got into overbought territory up here. Had a pullback, a correction, sideways movement, and then the uptrend continued. Same here. Had some selling going on, probably some selling, because it was around $3.85 up in this area. Got itself into oversold territory here, and then you see a bounce. 50-day moving average turned bearish April 3rd, and then you see this, and you see the decline. Then it got into oversold territory. Then you see the bounce, and then here's the 50-day moving average turning bullish again on April 21st. LYG, this stock is very bullish. I'm going to take a look at see what a 200-day moving average is. Look, and it's trading above its 200-day moving average. The 50 crossed above the 200 way back here, January 28th. Nice. That's a nice uptrend. Nice, nice, nice. I like that. And I believe it's going to be a green day Monday. So y'all can expect this uptrend to continue. Like I said, this is for information and educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, next on my list is ticker symbol APPS. I might have to just skip at Yahoo Finance altogether because it don't want to act right today. Can't get the charts to come up. I think I will. You know what? I'm not even finna use it. I'm not even finna use it. How about that? I'm just not gonna use it. APPS. I know that chart looks a little crazy, but bear with me here. APPS, Digital Turbine Incorporated. It currently sits at $3.39. Got some pre-market action here on a Sunday morning, up to $3.40 for 0.29%. It's up over 100.59% year to date. Has average volume over 2 million. No, over 6 million. I was looking at that wrong. Average volume over 6 million. Market cap of 3.57 million. Target price $2.75, which it has already surpassed. This stock is currently in a bullish trend. I'm going to go back and do a little. I'm going to go all the way back here. This is the last time before this time we're going to look at before this. It turned 50-day moving average turned bullish December 20th, right back here. And you can see the corresponding uptrend from there. Got itself in overbought territory up here. I do believe it did. Yes, it did. Got it in overbought territory. And that's when you see the correction. It pulled back. Probably some selling going on right here. A bunch of sellers. I don't blame them. I would have sold too. Okay, this is when the 50-day moving average turned bearish. And then you see the bear sentiment all the way down. Then it got itself into oversold territory here. So you're going to see the bounce. And then I'm going to take this out. So I'm going to put in, I'll put in 200. Took the Bollinger Bands out, and I took that out because it was just too much noise. And you can see here the 50-day moving average just turned bullish again on April 21st. And the stock is trading above its 200-day moving average of $2.75. So it's starting a nice bullish trend here. Take this 200 out, and I'm going to put in the VWAP. Yes, nice. I believe this uptrend will continue. Next on the list, POWW. Give me a second here. I'm going to bring up some figures here. I'm using Yahoo Finance on my phone. Name of this company is Ammo Inc. It currently sets at $1.78. That's what it closed at. It's up 1 cent pre-market, 0.5%. It's up pre-market 1 cent to 179. So it's already trying to move. It's of over 61% year to date. Has average volume of 694.27 thousand. Has a market cap of 220.89 million. As a target price, $2.38. That's what Yahoo Finance gives it. I don't be going by target price. I mean, it sounds nice. This is a nice uptrend. We go back here and take a look at some of these penny stocks. The charts are looking kind of identical, huh? Okay, back here you can see where the 50-day moving average turned bullish December the 31st, and then you can see the corresponding uptrend. Right, we got itself into overbought territory up in here. We're gonna take that out, put back in Bollinger Bands. Overbought territory. See a correction. Uptrend resumed. Nice. Then this is when the 50-day moving average turned bearish. But it was already in overbought territory up here, so it's it started to decline. Got it. Then it touched the lower Bollinger Band, which is oversold territory. But then it just went parallel because the 50-day moving average turned bullish. Turned bearish. So it corresponds. There was a lot of selling going on. Probably a lot of selling going on right up in here. Still going down. Still bearish. The 50-day moving average just turned bullish again here on April 17th. But it got itself in the oversold territory here. So there had to be a correction and it came back in. A little bit of sideways movement, but the uptrend resumed when the 50-day moving average just turned bullish on April 21st. Where is that? Look like around April 17th. I'll take out the Bollinger Band so you guys can see that a little clearer. See, 50-day moving average turned bullish April 17th. And then you see the corresponding uptrend. Look like it might have got itself into overbought territory again. I'm going to put in 200. And it is trading above its 200-day moving average, but the 50-day moving average has not crossed above the 200 yet. It'd be nice if this crosses above, and then this will give this stronger confirmation for a stronger uptrend. If the 50-day moving average crosses above the the 200 here. The 200 sits at $1.44. So this needs to cross above. It don't need to because the uptrend is solid, but this is crosses above. Woo! That'll look a whole lot better. Go back here. Yeah, so they got in trouble when it crossed below the 200 back here. But this uptrend is pretty solid though. And that's ticker symbol POWW. Give me a second here. Put this VWAP back in. Yep, I expect this uptrend to continue. Next on the list, SJT. Ticker symbol SJT. Currently sits at $6.07. It's up 2 cents pre-market to $6.09. It's up over 58% year to date. Average volume 267.78 thousand. Market cap 282.92 million. And this stock has pays a dividend. of 34 cents per share. Annual dividend of 34 cents per share, which is 8.78%. That's nice. Hold on a second here. Okay, we take a look at the chart because I'm getting off track here. I started looking at other stuff. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm gonna go back here a little bit. I just put in the 200. It looks like back here on February 11th, 50-day moving average turned bullish. That's oversold territory up there. So you can see the pullback. $50-day moving average is bullish all the way up until April 3rd. I'm thinking that's overbought territory. Yes, it is. Got itself an overbought territory here. Had a little sideways movement. Yeah, a lot of sideways movement. Overbought territory. Correction. 50-day moving average turned bearish here. Got itself in the oversold territory. Came back in. Sideways movement, but the uptrend, but it started trending up. Buyers probably start coming in here. 50-day moving average turned bullish. April 16th. And you see a little bit of negative sentiment here, where the 50-day moving average tried to turn bearish, but it turned right back to bullish. Then some more buying came in. And it's not an overbought territory right now. It sits at 607. But the stock went all the way to 630. It spiked all the way up here to 630. It was Friday's trading range. It went all the way to $6.32 Friday. So it closed up over 3% Friday. And this is definitely in a bullish trend. Yes, sir. So I expect this uptrend to continue. Next on the list, ticker symbol HYFM. I know that looks bad, don't it? Penny stocks always look bad when you see them charts like that. Yeah, that's yucky. All that sideways movement. And I'm not even looking at all that. I bet there's a squeeze in there somewhere. Yeah, a little bit of squeeze, but not enough to get a breakout. But the 50-day moving average is very bearish here. It turned bearish February 20th. And you can see the corresponding descend. Got itself in the oversold territory a little bit. Came back in. Sideways motion. Kept going down. 50-day moving average is still bearish. Had a little rally here, but it's still bearish. See? Okay, here's where the excitement comes in. 50-day moving average just turned bullish April the 24th. This is a Bollinger Band. This stock has, I'm trying to see where the resistance is, support and resistance on this stock. HYFM. Okay. It has support at 90 cents. So that's about here. That's where support is. And then resistance is at $4.37. Right up in here. It says 436, so 1 cent. But this is where the resistance will happen. So this Bollinger Band, this is going to widen, and then this stock is going to head up. You can see it was already up here back in February. I don't think it's trading above this 200. Might be. Nope, that's the 200 way up here. The 200 sits at $5.60. But you know, penny stocks, they can just take off and go parabolic, and shoot, that don't mean nothing. It'll shoot past that real quick. I say this is for educational this video is for educational, informational purposes only. I believe the uptrend will continue Monday. Monday will be a green day for this stock. Next on my list, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at this last one home. Let's see. I see that's 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go ahead and make it 7. Ticker symbol FNGR. Let me spread this out a little bit for y'all. Ticker symbol FNGR. Finger Motion Incorporated. The stock closed at $1.86 Friday, up 1.92%. It's up 6 cents pre-market to $1.92. So it's up 3.23% pre-market. Its stock is up over 55% year to date. Had a trading range Friday 180 to 197. Average volume is over 253,000. Market cap of 106.28 million. Okay, take a look at this chart. 50-day moving average turned bullish on April 16th. And you can see the corresponding uptrend. I think it's in overbought territory though. Yes, it is. It closed in overbought territory, so I was expect a pullback on this. That's why I kind of Yeah, it's not doing anything pre-market. It's going to pull back though. So I will wait on this one. But it is an uptrend. But it's in overbought territory too. Overbought territory, which is not good. It's trading above its 200-day moving average in overbought territory. So yeah, I really wouldn't mess with this. Best time to got in this is about here. When the 50-day moving average just turned bullish, then you can get in. But right now, I will wait for that pullback. I wouldn't even mess with that. That's all I have for today. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.